December 21st update. And we're doing it, we're in the Holiday Tracking Center right here. This is not really our lab. We'll be in a special location on Holiday Eve. But right now, we're taking a look at Holiday Tracker. This is a non-scripted episode, but it looks a lot better than it was before. But today is December 21st, 2012, and not only is it not the end of the Mayan calendar, but it is the winter solstice. So that means we are gaining daylight. We're going the other way. We're gaining that daylight back about a minute a day. We're going to still lose in the morning up until early January, but we're already gaining in the afternoon daylight. So those suffering from seasonal affective disorder will get some relief. And how's it going to affect the holiday season? Well, right now, for the holiday season, we're seeing some increasing, definitely some intense activity. It's going to really ramp up religious activity, but more preferably, the secular religious mix, we believe, is going to ramp up. So let's take a look at, right now, the Holiday Tracker. We'll go right over to the Holiday Tracker right about here, and we will show you what exactly is going on. Let's show you the whole state right now, basically seeing some heavy to heavier extreme holiday activity right now going on throughout the state. If we zoom into the heaviest activity, you're looking, wow, Newtown, definitely some very heavy activity that is going on in Newtown right now, in and around the Fairfield County area, where, a lot of emotional activities. What we're also looking at here on the Holiday Tracker is, notice we have a bit of an area where we're seeing more intense activity because they're like, no, this will not keep our Christmas spirit down. So, and I think that's going to be going on all across the state as we pan up. We see more activity around Bethlehem area, getting some intense holiday activity. We also pan on over to Hartford, where some of the malls are. Okay, we'll get to Hartford here. Some more holiday activity, which is going on right over there. We head into southern parts of the state right now. Some intense activity around some of the malls and shopping centers. Tomorrow, in the southern half of the state, there are going to be vigils. Now, we're not sure. That's going to increase some of the religious holiday activity. So we're not quite sure if vigils, that will ramp up the emotions, perhaps the miracle index. We haven't updated this. We have a hardcore, regular tracker update for you right now. Some of the Connecticut River Valley starting to see some activity around some of the outlet malls, heading up to Essex, where they do a lot of stuff with holiday strolls, hitting through the Deep River area. They're seeing some darker oranges going on through Chester, Deep River, and all those places. We zoom back out here, and we will take a look right now down again through lower Fairfield County. Very expensive. A lot of the rich people can do a whole bunch of things. So, and we had in Stamford, there was an incident last year, and I think they're going to come back with even stronger holiday activity. That's going to be a risk. And panning our way down to New York. Wow. What is going on here? You're seeing grays, whites, whatnot. So exactly what is going on here as we zoom into New York? Well, here you go. We have some intense holiday activity there. This is mostly Sandy related. We know ever since Sandy Hook, all the eyes have been off how Hurricane Sandy is affecting the holiday season. That's going to be ramping up too. At our last update of the Miracle Index, if we get that in here for you, we'll put this up for you. We're going to be switching over to the Miracle Index in just a moment. Once we pull this up, we have seen upwards of, I think, 7 or 8 in the New York area. This is probably higher than what you're seeing here because we have not updated the Miracle Index. But we want to give you some up-to-date, incidents and whatnot. Again, so if we go back to the Miracle Index right now, we want to show you that, again, I think, we are, at least in this current thing, over-exaggerating this, was over-exaggerated, so I'm going to drop the Newtown Miracle index in Fairfield County to maybe around a 9 or 10. I think a 10 is still possible, but I think we got to really watch out. I think this will increase more in intensity here, because people get into a somber Christmas Eve. You never know when a Christmas miracle is going to pop up, and again, the rest of the state very high on the miracle index right now, and we're going to switch this over to the so what are we going to talk about when we talk about the miracle index? That is basically again, we want to get a statewide miracle index, and this is basically how it's going to be for the state of Connecticut. I'm going to give it around a 5 for right now. Okay, we're going to give it around a 5 for the miracle index. Okay, because you never know what's going to pop up, what surprises they have laying around the corner. And one thing we want to talk about quickly, this is sort of, we've got an idea about how we're a Christmas villain. Well, we have some of the Christmas villains down here. If you don't see on the screen, we could put this up for you. But we have the pro-Christmas up here, and we have the negative Christmas up here. Now so what does the pro-Christmas do, and what do we have to watch out for? A lot of times, if you're one of us, you tune into Holiday Tracker, you're not a Christmas fan. So, what do you have to watch out for? What are they going to do to you? Ad hominem. That means they will direct personal attacks, and you can see what they do. They ad hominem people, and the one thing we notice here throughout the holiday season is we get a lot of ad hominem activity to the negative people. If you don't like the holidays, you're a Scrooge. That is an ad hominem. And so where do you think we're going to see the most chance for ad hominems? I think we do a miracle index. I'm thinking maybe next year or this year we come up with an ad hominem index, which shows you, all right, where are we going to see a lot of ad hominems directed towards? Those fantasy those sort of light spectaculars and Christmas shows all say, the Scrooge. And so, ad hominem, a personal attack directed to you. So when we say, we don't like holiday activity, we don't need all the lights, Scrooge, ad hominem right there. And forget about red-nosed reindeers, we may be getting some red herrings and possibly even some straw mans.